So today for you, I have another cipher that I haven't really seen anyone cover. Now this one for me is very interesting and could be about someone we have yet to really see within our zombie storyline, and probably for a good reason. Now this cipher was once again solved by a certain Personio and could be seen through the window within Zetsuba no Shima, but once decoded it says something very interesting. Comrade, I hope these schematics reach you in time so our scientists can make use of them, for I know the Western Front is on the brink of collapse. These schematics I have stolen from Group 935 will enable us to construct our own wonder weapons, which will help us to turn the tide on the war and give us victory over the German pigs. I fear, however, I will not live to see this. So this letter, this cipher, was written by V. This straight away takes us to Shadows of Evil, where we have that secret letter from or to M. Now Certain Personio actually gave a good but strange idea as to who this letter really could be from and what it is truly about. Now it starts off with Comrade, so it is clearly from someone who is in the army, someone who is involved heavily with the war. And although the word comrade can be used in different armies, different countries, it became very popular with the Soviet Union and the Russian army during World War I and during World War II. So this letter is from someone involved with the Soviet army. So assuming that this letter is to do with Russia, if we read on, it makes more sense. I hope these schematics reach you in time so our scientists, or Russian scientists, can make use of them, for I know the Western Front is on the brink of collapse. These schematics I have stolen from Group 935 will enable us to construct our own wonder weapons, which will turn the tide on the war and give us victory over the German pigs. However, I feel I will not live to see this. So whoever wrote this letter is a Russian soldier, or is involved with the Russian army. This person also stole some schematics from Group 935 that he has given to the Russian scientists to help Russia construct their own wonder weapons, to help them win the war against the Germans, since we know Group 935 are providing wonder weapons to the Germans, and so in order for Russia to win the war, they have stole the plans, the blueprints of Group 935 wonder weapons and give them to Russia's own scientists so they can create their own. But this person also said they fear they will not live long enough to see this. Something is going to happen to this character. They fear that they will die, which means they won't get to see Russia's wonder weapon built. And then it ends with V. The person who wrote this letter has the initial V. Now this may start to get weird, but we know for DLC 3 we are going to Stalingrad, and we are going there to kill Nikolai's test subject. Now if we leave it there and just move on to what Certain Personio said, this letter could be from VIKTOR REZNOV. You may be thinking, what the hell does he have to do with our zombie storyline? Well, we know VIKTOR REZNOV fought in the Battle of Stalingrad. VIKTOR REZNOV was a leader of the Red Army. If we look at his bio, it says this. He was born April 20th, 1913, and joined the Red Army sometime before the start of World War II. Now, according to Reznov, his father was a musician who, during the siege of Stalingrad, played music by patriotic composers with his violin. But his father had a slit throat by a German whilst he slept, which is one of the many reasons why Victor hated the German soldiers. Now we already know VIKTOR REZNOV'S quotes are heavily involved with the Origins Easter eggs. I believe it is in the mission Escape Vorkuta in Black Ops 1. Each and every step VIKTOR REZNOV states in his plan to escape the prison are the steps we need to take in order to complete the Origins Easter egg. So there we have a link. Then we have the Reznov's Revenge weapon, which we can find within Mob of the Dead. Those are just a couple of the few Easter eggs we have relating zombies to Reznov. And in no way am I saying this relates to Reznov directly, but you have to admit there are a few links. Now apart from that, what else is there? Well, obviously this letter is from someone with the initial V. The only other character that comes to my mind relating to Call of Duty in any way, not even zombies, is VIKTOR REZNOV. I can't think of any other character reasonably who would have written this letter. Obviously he was also referring to this person as Comrade, and we know Reznov was a part of the Red Army, and Reznov hated the Germans. He would do whatever he could to get back of them, and that could have involved him stealing plans from Group 935 to give to the Russians to help them win the war. We are going to Stalingrad in our next map. We know Reznov was in Stalingrad at this time, so it could have been Reznov who wrote this letter. This cipher doesn't have to be linked with anyone in zombies at all. In fact, what other Russian character do we really know in our zombie storyline apart from Nikolai? But we know for sure that Nikolai wouldn't have written this letter, and obviously Gersh and Yuri. Apart from that, what other Russian characters do we know? So it actually does make a lot of sense if this was Reznov, but this cipher is definitely telling us that someone in the Russian army Army stole some blueprints from Group 935 and gave them to the Russian scientists to help them win the war. And the blueprints that they could have stolen from Group 935 could have been the blueprints for the Thunder Gun, give to the scientists over at Ascension. Or maybe it's something else. Who else do you think this letter could be from? Who else do you think V is? I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, but hopefully you have enjoyed the video. A like rating would be much appreciated. It only takes a second, so if you could do that, that'd be awesome. Hit that subscribe button for more videos, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and goodbye.